That belongs in a museum.
The Gorehowl, you know it's in his deck.
Oh yeah.
Gorehowl would be too
agree.
big. Oh, interesting.
I did not expect
that was out of left field. And he kills the Cairn. I think he was hoping to kill the 2/6 and then slam Bane.
Think so. I think he maybe pulled his trigger a little bit fast on that one. Brawl is so powerful, but
he snap called that.
But he does have a second brawl in his hand, so that's if he only had one, I'm pretty sure that at least in that case he would have still saved it. From Axel's point of view, there is that Harrison Jones waiting, and that Gorehowl, it's going to the museum, Frodan.
Yeah, definitely. I think KillerHero is also probably going to try and remove this first, like play the Ravaging Ghoul before he plays Harrison, so he doesn't take that damage necessarily. Yep. And that's good, because in case Axel picks up another Fiery War Axe, he can't get that easy snipe on the Harrison.
Good sequencing there, getting everything right. Taking as little damage as possible, getting that card draw from the slam as well.
Although, then the Gorehowl gets Harrison on the other side, and no one really gets Gorehowl value.
Brawl for 1 minute.
Brawl for 1 minute, which is interesting. He did kill up the Harrison.
Yeah.
I feel like you could have also just played double Doomsayer, perhaps.
I was also looking at the double Doomsayers. What a fast brawl there. Wow. Big plays coming on early turns.
These guys don't really value their brawls a lot here, and I think Axel says, I don't really have a good hand, so he's showing signs of desperation, which also might make KillerHero play a little bit recklessly as well.
Yep. Here's another Gorehowl, but he's playing very carefully here because of the Harrison Jones. I think that's a really heads-up play from KillerHero. Because the Gorehowl seemed like the obvious card to play. I mean, taking out the Doomsayer and you still have a 6 attack weapon, that would be so good. But he knows that there might be that Harrison, and
yeah,
and there is, in fact.
Axel made a pretty desperate play, right? You just kind of play here.
Yeah. It's a tough situation, that's for sure. He has to give away something, because if he doesn't kill the Sylvanas on his turn, he knows that his opponent will be able to set it up in a way where it's like as bad for him as possible. So
yep.
So I think we just might see that Nasot pumping the Sylvanas here. He's hoping that the 5-2 would be stolen, so he could maybe finish it off with the Baron. But oh no, it's going to be
punish, and now Baron is the worst play.
It doesn't really work out.
Yeah, and Axel, I mean, he's been staying composed, but slowly but surely KillerHero's got his claws around the neck. And Axel's having a hard time breathing. And now KillerHero just has to play it very systematically.
Yep.
Not playing Gorehowl because he knows, what can I do to give my opponent a chance to come back in this game? Is to let him draw a card and take away 7 mana of my turn.
This is going to be so hard for Axel to turn around. The Sylvanas does look like a decent play though, because of the Divine Shield, so there's kind of like some guaranteed value.
Just going to remove this with Barongeddon. And KillerHero choosing not to draw cards with his Acolyte. I think he's relatively close to the bottom of his deck. You look at the right side of the screen, you can see that the deck is pretty thin compared to his opponent. Okay, Shield Slam.
Yep, it is going to remove the Geddon for now. Just gonna go for the 2-1.
Yes, 3 cards remaining. I mean, that is a possibility too, that Axel just runs him out of cards to play.
3 cards.
KillerHero has
8.
He has his Beckoner of Evil, right?
How is he gonna win? We might have been calling it too early.
Yeah.
With those card counts. Oh man, Axel is suddenly gonna have a huge lead going into the fatigue.
Well, now he can at least kill Grom with the Gorehowl.
He can,
It's
yeah.
Beckoner of Evil, and so he has to win on just nothing. I mean, that's maybe something that we kind of, yeah, like you said, the card count of what Killer has at this point. He doesn't actually have a way to win the game without cards like Doomcaller.
Wow.
Did he play his Twin Emperor already?
That belongs in a museum.
I'm trying to figure out what the last remaining cards is, and Axel may have found a way to actually swing the game around, because he just has the slower, more greedy deck, and he's just not dying yet.
Right, so playing the Acolyte early on wasn't so successful after on Ravaging Ghoul.
Oh no, that's it. I don't know, it was his last card.
Oh no, really? Like fatigue game. And Axel is certainly keeping the Acolyte in his hand. No point in playing it. The fatigue is his win condition at this stage.
Oh, shield block.
I think that's gonna do it. I mean,
yeah, he can't do anything else.
The card difference is so huge.
Well, I guess it looks like Axel didn't even need his Chill Maw or other things to really push him back into the game.